There's a new twist tonight in the fight over leadership of Indiana's public schools. Indiana's largest business advocacy group wants to end elections of the state superintendent of public instruction and let the governor choose the position. And it's a move that a top state lawmaker says he could support. RTV6 State House reporter Katie Hines explains.
The Indiana Chamber made its pitch one day before lawmakers are scheduled to return to the State House for the 2015 session.
I would encourage, in fact, challenge each and every one of you in this room to watch just one meeting of the State Board of Education, and you will see how incredibly dysfunctional this is.
Indiana Chamber President Kevin Brinegar points to multiple clashes between state schools Superintendent Glenda Ritz and the Board of Education over the last year. Perhaps most notably, Ritz sued the entire board last fall, alleging a violation of the open door law. She is an elected Democrat. All 10 members of the board have been appointed by Republican governors.
The bickering on the front page of the paper has to stop, or the General Assembly will take action, and it'll probably be action nobody will like.
Republican leaders admit changing the only statewide office held by a Democrat would appear political.
We're going to work with all parties with the hope that we can just move forward for kids.
The Democratic leader in the Senate says the General Assembly should allow Ritz to do her job.
People find government to be very confusing. They think there's a lot of layers. They think there's a lot of people making decisions. They're not always sure about where the lines of accountability are drawn. But be very wary about taking their choices away from them.
Ritz is planning to run for re-election in 2016. At the State House, Katie Hines, RTV6.
In a statement, a spokesperson for State School Superintendent Glenda Ritz says that throughout her term, Ritz has worked with Republicans and Democrats to strengthen education in Indiana, despite the efforts of Governor Pence's newly created Shadow Education Agency.